So today we need to discuss about how we can create a duplicate page. Suppose if I want to create a duplicate means how you need to create it. That means right click on that particular page. Right click on that particular page. You will have an option called duplicate option will be there. What is that? Duplicate page option will be there. That means the same copy of the dataset will be created. What is that? The same copy of the dataset will be created. That means whatever the page you are selecting and right click on that particular page and use an option called duplicate a page. Duplicate a page means the copy of the dataset will be created. That means in the duplicate page, whatever PQ in that particular PQ page, whatever it is there, visualizations, everything, whatever it is there, the same copy it will be created. That we can call it as duplicate page itself. So why we need to create a duplicate of the page? What is the use of that one? That means suppose for example, uh, you build a report. Okay. Once you build a report, you need to share that report to the client, right? Client will review that particular report. Okay. Once the client is reviewing that report, and there he said like some changes are there in that particular report itself. He said like some changes are there in that particular report. Okay. So immediately what you need to do, you need to take that particular report and in the page itself, in the whatever the issues are there in the page, you cannot directly do it, right? You need to create a duplicate page. In the duplicate page itself, you need to do the modifications. Okay, because if you do it all the changes in the master page itself, if something will happens means again you cannot revert back to that back, right? So that is the reason first whatever the issue is there in that particular page, that page you need to create a duplicate of that particular page. And after creating a duplicate page, in the duplicate page itself, you need to do all the changes. Okay. If once everything is done, you have to show the client for duplicate page only. That means whatever the duplicate page is there, in the duplicate page you are doing some changes, right? This duplicate page only you need to show to the client. If client is saying everything is fine, no need to require anything, then what you need to do, I need to delete, this is the master page, right? This master page I need to delete it. Then afterward, this duplicate page I need to replace with the master page name. Understand? So whatever master page name is there, I need to rename it to the duplicate page. Understand? So here in place of duplicate page name, I need to replace it this to master page itself. Okay. Understand? This is how you can use the duplicate option. Understand? So for this scenario, okay, in the real time scenario, most of the times you have to directly, you cannot do the changes in the particular master page itself. You need to create the duplicate page itself, and after that you have to do the changes in the duplicate page. Understand clearly? Okay. Anyone having any doubts in this?
I have a doubt. So,
Yeah, tell me.
once completed the creating a page, you have to directly with send it through mail client only or
No, no, no.
lead.
That would be a different. That means we need to publish this particular report in the Power BI service itself. From the Power BI service, we need to show the client. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Not through the mail or anything, because through the mail means up to 25 MB only we can send it, right? If it is more than 25 MB file is there, then you cannot send it through the mail, right? So that's the reason you need to publish once the report development part is completed. Then you need to publish into the service. From the service itself, you can share the report to the client. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Next one is hiding a page. If you want to hide a particular page, okay, one second. Last one, మళ్ళీ చేస్తాం. If you want to hide a particular page, then what you need to do is right click on that particular page. You will have an option called hide a page option. What is that? What is that name? Hide page option is there. Okay. So when you click on the hide page, then automatically this page is hidden. Okay. Then automatically this page is hidden. Okay, once the page is hidden, then what will happen? See here in Power BI desktop. This is a Power BI desktop, right? Power BI desktop is a development environment. So after hiding a page also, you can see that particular page. In this page itself, you can do the all the changes and everything. Then what is the advantage of hiding a page? Okay, you are hiding a page. After hiding a page also, you are doing some changes in the model. Everything you can do it, right? In the page itself, you can do all the changes. Okay, so what is the advantage? Means, see, if you hide any particular page in Power BI desktop, this is a Power BI desktop. Okay, after hiding a page, you can able to see it, you can able to modify it. But once you published into the service, you cannot see the hiding a page. Okay. Suppose for example, let's see with example. Understand? So suppose for example, I need to hide some pages. Suppose if I want to hide this XYZ page, then right click on that page. You will have an option called hide a page. See here, whenever you click on hide a page, then you see the cross symbol eye icon will comes to that particular page. That means that page is hidden. Okay, after hiding also you can able to see that particular page and you can able to do the modifications in this Power BI desktop. This is a Power BI desktop, right? It is a development environment. So if you want to do any modifications on the page itself, nothing will happen here. But once you publish into the service, whatever page you are hidden, you cannot able to see that particular page. Let's see practically what will happen. Okay, suppose for example, I'm publishing this one. Okay, so in this ABCD, I'm publishing this one. Okay, select this one and I'm replacing this one. Okay, you have an ABCD column is there. Okay, so in the ABCD column, so what report what is the report name is there here? Batch 27 report is there. So you have to go to this particular Power BI service and click on this is the report batch 27. Click on this one. Once you click on this one, see, you cannot see the XYZ page here. Did you see this one? Did you see that XYZ here? No, you cannot see it. That means once you published into the after hiding any particular page, once you published into the service, you cannot see that particular page. But whatever page you are hidden in the Power BI desktop, that you can see it in the hiding in hiding a page. In the hiding a page, you can do all the modifications in that particular page itself. But once you publish into the service, you cannot see that particular page itself. Is it clear or not? Divya, is it clear? Divya, is it clear for you? Ravindra?
Yes, I'm clear.
Okay. So so this is how you can hide a particular page itself. Okay. Understand or not? Next option is we need to discuss about the ribbons. Okay, so there are different ribbons are there, right? File ribbon, home ribbon, insert ribbon, modeling ribbon. In each ribbon on the top you will see there are different ribbons or not. So each ribbon having a different options are there. Okay, so in the file, when you click on file, you will have a different options are there, like new, open report, save as, get data, import, export, publish, options and settings, and get started. So one by one, we need to discuss about the file option. Okay, the first option is new. What is new will do? That means the new Power BI file will open. That means, so in Excel, if you click on new, what will happen? The new Excel sheet will open, right? Same like that. Okay, that means new Power BI file will open. So if you want, you can check it. Click on this new, then automatically the new Power BI file will open here. See here. Okay, see, this is a new Power BI file will open here itself. And if you want to do anything in that, you can start working on this particular new Power BI file itself. Understand? Next one is open report. What is open report? Means here all the Power BI files are recently, what are the Power BI files you are opening? Those files you can see it here also. Okay, whatever the recent Power BI files are there, all the Power BI files you can see it here, and each and every Power BI file, okay, in which location it is there, it will clearly mention here itself. See, suppose for example batch 27 Power BI file, in which location it is there? C underscore users Vijay downloads batch 27. That means this is the location where that this particular Power BI file will be there, and what is the name of that one, it will clearly tells you. Understand clearly? And one more thing is, so each and every in software, each and every application having an extension, right? Okay, suppose if it is an Excel, what is the extension will be there? Dot XLSX, right? If it is a TXT, if it is a notepad, what extension will be there? Dot TXT. If it is a CSV file, dot CSV file will be there. Like that, for each and every application, there is an extension is there, right? But in Power BI also, there is an extension will be there. What is that extension? Dot PBIX. What is that? Dot PBIX. Dot PBIX means Power BI extension. So see here, for each and every file is saved with an extension of dot PBIX, and in which location this particular file is there, it will clearly shows here. And one more thing is, suppose for example, if you want to open this particular file itself, click on that one, automatically that file will open here. Okay. Suppose for example, I want to open a batch 26 file itself. Click on this one. Then automatically batch 26 Power BI file will open. Understand? Batch 26 Power BI file will automatically it will open here. See? When you, that means in open report all the files will be there, in which location it is there, everything here it is there, and if you want to click on any of the file means it automatically open there itself. Understand clearly? This is how you can do it. Understand clearly? Okay, so this is open report. Next one is save. Save means what is save will do? That means whatever changes you did it in this particular file. This is the file, right? Batch 27 is the Power BI file. If you do some change, if you do some modifications in that one, Okay, or if you are getting some data or something, if you want to do anything in this Power BI file, okay, you need to save a particular file, right? Suppose for example in Excel, what you are doing, you're creating a table, you need to save that particular Excel, right? For this also, if you want to save this particular changes, if you want to save it, means either you can click on this particular save itself, or else on the top left corner you will have a save icon, right? On the top left corner you will have a save icon, right? By clicking on this also you can save this particular file itself. By clicking on this file also you can save this particular file itself. Understand? So which one is comfortable to you, you can use it. Either you can click on here, or else you can click on the left side corner, you will have an option called save. Understand clearly? Next one is save as. What is save as will do? That means if I want to save this particular file in a particular location itself, then you have to use an option called save as. Okay, in the save as, when you click on save as, what will happen? It will ask where this file you need to save it. Okay, so whichever location you want to save it, you have to go to that particular location and save this particular file itself. Understand? This is about the save as. Okay, next one is get data. Okay, get data is nothing but connecting to the different data sources. If you want to connect to the different data sources, in the get data only that option will be there. Okay, so when you click on get data, you will have n number of data sources are there. Okay, so either you can use it, or else in the file tab, in home tab also, the same get data option here also it is available. In that part itself we can clearly explain you what this will do. Understand? So next one is import. In import, when you click on import, you will have four options is there. Different options is there. Power BI template, Power BI visual from file, Power BI visual from app source, Power Query, Power Pivot, and Power BI. Okay. So what is Power BI template? Template. What is Power BI template? Template is nothing but a reference. What is that? Template is nothing but a reference. Okay. That means suppose if you do. So what is a template? Template is nothing but a reference. Suppose for example, in your organization, there suppose there someone is saying that prepare a documentation. Immediately you will ask. Sorry. Immediately you will ask what document is there, so how I need to prepare, can you give me the template, sample template, so that I can prepare it, right? Same here also, but in Power BI what will happen here, it is, suppose you created a report. Understand? Suppose you that report having 2022 data here, you have it. Okay. So next year, if it will comes, means again you cannot create the same report with 2023, right? Okay, you cannot. If you create the same report again in 2023, what will happen? It will take lot of time, right? It will take lot of time. So maybe this, for this report, if I'm preparing, means it will take 1 week or 10 days, right? The same report, if I want to create in that particular year itself, if I want to create it, means again it will take 1 week or 10 days time, it will happen. So instead of that, what you need to do is, whatever this report is there, okay, this report you need to convert into Power BI template and save it in your save it in your safe place itself. Once you save it, what will happen is, whatever the Power BI template is there, that Power BI template again you have to open it, and once you open it, it will redirect to the 2023 data. That means in this particular report itself, whatever the visualizations are there, all the visualizations as it is, it will be there. Okay. That means when you convert this report into Power BI template, what will happen is the as it is, all the visualizations, everything will be there. Only under the fields there are the data sets, right? These data sets only it will be removed. These data sets only it will be removed. Remaining visualizations, everything is there. Okay. So after when you open it, it will redirect to the all these data sources. Again, it will redirect to all these data sources, and in those data sources, whatever data is there, that data you can see it in the visualization. Okay. Let's see practically how we can do this one. Okay. So go to the file, and if you want to download that particular Power BI template, means you need to go to the export. You will have a Power BI template is there. When you click on Power BI template, what will happen? This report will be converted into Power BI template. That means if this report is converted into Power BI template, all the visualizations as it is will be there. Only the under the fields, whatever data sets are there, those are removed. Understand? Okay, those are removed. Let's see how can I do this one. Suppose for example, I'm giving click on OK. No need to give anything here. Just click on OK. Then where you want to save this particular Power BI template, and you have to go to that particular location. Once you go to that particular location, and whichever place you want to save it, and save with this different one like PQR. I'm giving the name as PQR. And one more thing is, for each and every file, this Power BI template is a different file itself. So this Power BI template, there is a different extension will be there. Okay. That extension is .pbit. That extension is .pbit. Okay. So I need to save it in the desktop. So with the name PQR, see here what will happen. Once I save it, you need to go to the particular desktop itself. Okay. You will have an option called PQR. See here, this is the PQR file. This is a Power BI template. Open it, just to open it. Once you open it, what will happen is all the visualizations as it is will be there. Okay. Whatever the fields, under the fields, whatever data sets are there, those are removed, and it will redirect to the particular data sources itself. See here, all the data sources, again it will redirected in those data sources, whichever data is there. Okay. Whichever year data is there, those it will be loaded into Power BI. Understand? So this is what we can do it in the template. See, in this Power BI template, as it is, it will redirect to all the data sources, and the same visualizations are available. If I want to create the same report, means it will take one week itself. But by using Power BI template, within 2 minutes we can create the same report. Understand clearly? This is how you can do it. Okay. This is about Power BI template. Okay. Next one is Power BI visual from file. Okay. When you click on this Power BI visual from file, that means Power BI visual from file is nothing but getting a custom visual. Okay. For getting a custom visuals, you already know how many options, what are the options are there to get the custom visuals, Ravinder? For getting a custom visuals, what options are there? How many are there? What are those? Ravindra?
Yes, Swami.
Yeah. So if you want to get the custom visuals, what options are there? Divya? Divya, are you there?
So,
See, here in these three dot buttons, you will have an option called get more visual and import a visual from file, right? Get more visuals.
get more visuals are imported to the to directly login into Microsoft Store, Microsoft Store, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Uh,
can put on a mute, I will
and
explain.
okay, sir.
See, if you want to get the custom visuals means how many options are there? Two options will be there. Get more visuals, import a visual from file. Okay. Get more visuals means it is directly log into the Microsoft Store and get the custom visual. Import a visual from file means first you have to download a visual into your local system. From there you can import it. Okay. In file option also, in import, you will have different names will be there. Power BI visual from file. Nothing but import a visual from file. Understand? Power BI visual from file is nothing but a import a visual from file. So when you click on import a visual from file, what options it is doing? The same option here auto. But here there it is import a visual from file is the name. Here Power BI visual from file is the name will be there. Understand? If you want, you can click on this one. When you click on this one, it will ask to import a file. The same option what it will do, here also it will do. But here the naming is different. That's it. Okay. Next one is Power BI visual from app source. What is the Power BI visual from app source? Means whatever the get more visuals will do, here Power BI visual from app source will do. The same option it will do here. Understand? Suppose when you click on Power BI visual from app source, okay, it will redirect to the market store. From there, whatever visuals are there, if you want to get it means by using get more visuals only, you can get it, right? The same option, Power BI visual from app source also doing the same thing. But naming is different here and there itself. Here, when you click on three dot buttons, here you will have a get more visuals and import a visual from file. But when you go to the file, when you go to the import, you will have a different option names like Power BI visual from file, Power BI visual from app source. Power BI visual from app source is nothing but a get more visuals only. Okay, what get more visuals will do? The same option here, Power BI visual from app source will do. Okay, Power BI visual from file means what import visual from file will do? The same option here also. Same thing. Okay, next one is Power Query, Power Pivot, and Power View. There are three options out there. Okay, what are those three options? Power Query, Power Pivot, and Power View. These three we can call it as components of the Power BI. What is that? Components of the Power BI. So if anyone is asking what are the components of the Power BI means Power Query, Power Pivot, and Power View. Okay. What is Power Query and what is Power Pivot and what is Power View? Means so Power Query is nothing but so after getting a data into the Power BI, if you want to do any modifications on the data, then you need to go for Power Query, or we can call it as transform data. See, this is an option we can call it as Power Query or transform data or Power Query editor window. Okay. Power Query is nothing but if you want to do after getting a data into the Power BI, if you want to do any modifications on the data, then you have to use an option called Power Query. Okay. Power Query or transform data. Transform data window are also called as Power Query. Understand? So next one is Power Pivot. Power Pivot is nothing but whatever the data source you are selected. After selecting the data source, you are loading the data into the Power BI, right? Whatever the data is loading into the Power BI, that we can call it as Power Pivot. What is that? That we can call it as Power Pivot. Understand? Next one is Power View. What is Power View will do? That means once the report development part is completed, suppose for example your report is completed, you are viewing the report, right? Whatever report you are view the report, whatever report you view it, that we can call it as Power View. What is that? That we can call it as Power View. Understand? These three we can call it as components of the Power BI. Okay. Next one is export. In export, there are two options are there. One is Power BI template, another one is export to PDF. You know Power BI template, right? And next one is export to PDF. What is export to PDF? That means whatever report is there, this report we can convert into we can view this particular report in PDF format. If you want to view this particular report in PDF format, in export, click on export PDF. When you click on export PDF, this particular report is converted into PDF format. And after that, in PDF format only, you can see this particular report. See this particular report, whatever it is there, the same report we can see it in the PDF format itself. Understand? By clicking by converting that into PDF, you can easily view it. Understand clearly? Next one is publish. Publish, that is the last
I
concept.
have small doubts on.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, here PDF format is sent to a published to through client PDF only.
No, suppose after converting this particular report into PDF, whatever PDF report is there, if you want to send it to the client, means client is asking, I want this Power BI report in the PDF format, means you can convert this report into PDF and that PDF you can send it to the client. If they are requiring that you have to send in the PDF format, you can send it. Or otherwise just publish the report, and after publishing the report, here you can share it. Okay, whenever the client is asking in the PDF format, then only that way you can do it. Otherwise, every time you need to publish that particular report in the into the Power BI service. Once you published into the Power BI service, from here you can share it. Okay, this is an option to share this particular report. Okay, when you click on the share, here you need to give the client mail ID here, then automatically this report will be sent to the client itself. Understand? Is it clear or not?
Yeah, yes, clear.
If they are asking they want to send this particular report in the PDF, then only you can you can click on export to PDF, and whatever PDF report is that PDF report you can send it through mail. Okay. Otherwise, so you can click on publish, and from the Power BI service itself, you can share the report. Understand? Is it clear?
Yes, clear.
Next one is publish. That is the last concept in Power BI that we can discuss it later. Okay. Next one is options and settings. In this options and settings, you will have two options will be there. That means for each and every application, there is a settings icon is there, right? So for this Power BI also, there is a setting icon is there that we can call it as options and settings, and click on options. When you click on options, if there is any new changes or new things, if you want to enable it, means see there are different tabs is there. In all the tabs, whichever tab you want to enable any option, means just check that particular one. When you check it, that particular option will be enabled in your report itself. So whichever option is required, those options you have to enable in this options and settings. Understand clearly? Okay, if you want to enable anything, means from from here itself, you can first you have to enable it, then that particular option you can see it in the Power BI report. Otherwise you cannot see it. Understand clearly? Okay.
Yes, clear.
Next one is data source settings. Okay, don't worry about this one. Data source settings are also there in this particular one. Okay, here also it is there. In transform data, you will have an option called data source setting. There also we can discuss it. Okay. Next one is get started. When you click on get started, initially when you open a particular report, this window will open, right? Here in this get started, you can see all the files. Okay, what are all the files recently you are opening, the Power BI files, what files you are opening and in which location it is there. Everything here it is available. Along with this, there is some Microsoft will provide some sample videos here itself. Okay, and by you, so how you can create a particular report and everything they will explain you clearly, but initially you don't know what Power BI it is, right? So that's the reason not required right now. Once the course is completed, after that if you go through all these videos, you will understand all these things. Understand clearly? Is it clear or not?
Yes, clear, sir.
Okay. So this is about the get started. That means all the options it is covered in file. Okay. Next option is home. Okay. In home, you will have an options like cut, copy, paste. There are three options is there. What are those three options? Cut, copy, paste. What is cut will do, what is copy will do, and what is paste will do. You already know these options in either in Excel or some other place, right? So if you want to, you know the shortcuts of all these three, right? For cut the particular value, what is the shortcut for that particular one? Ravindra?
Control C.
Control?
Control C.
No.
Control C means
If you
control copy.
a particular value, what shortcut will be there?
Particular value.
Uh,
Select the one of the particular value
Control
and
plus
cut
X.
it.
Ravindra. Right.
Yeah.
What, Divya?
Control plus X.
Yeah,
Control
you will have
cut.
an option, you will have a shortcut for if you want to cut a particular value, you will have a what shortcut you have to use it? You have to use the shortcut like Control plus X. Okay. So if you want to copy the particular one, what shortcut will be there? Control plus C. Okay, if you want to paste that particular value, what shortcut will be there? Control plus V, right? So the same shortcuts here also it will be applicable, but here those shortcuts will works on visual level, not data level. Okay, If the same shortcuts, if you use it in the Excel or Word or some other location, those shortcuts will be applied on the data level, right? But in Power BI, these shortcuts will be applied on visual level. That means, suppose for example, I want to cut this particular visual. Okay, suppose I want to cut this particular visual itself. Okay, suppose if I want to cut the visual, what is the shortcut will be there? Control plus X. See, when you click on the when you use the shortcut Control plus X, what will happen? That particular visual will be cutted from that place. Okay. Suppose, for example, you want to paste that particular visual, whatever visual you are cutted, that visual I need to paste it in the another page itself. For pasting that particular visual, what is the shortcut will be there? Control plus V, right? So just click on Control plus V. Whatever visual you are cutted there, that particular visual, it will copied in this particular page itself. Not only in different pages, in the same page also you can do the same operation. Okay, suppose here also if you do it, see here, the same visual in the same page itself, you can paste the different visual or anything. Okay, if you want to copy the visual, means what shortcut will be there? First you need to select the visual, and you have to use an option called Control plus C is the copy that particular visual, and where in whichever page you want to use it, just go to that page and you have to use an option called Control plus V. Okay, by using Control plus V you can paste it. If you want to cut that visual, select that particular visual. By using Control plus X you can cut that visual. If you want to copy the visual, and select the particular visual and using an option called Control plus C, and wherever you want to paste that particular visual, you will use an option called Control plus V. Okay, that means these shortcuts, cut, copy, paste, these options will work on the visual level. What is that? On the visual level we can apply it. Understand? Not the data level, only the visual level only we can apply it. Understand clearly? This is how it will work. Next one is Format Painter. Okay, what is Format Painter will do? What option it will be there and how it will work, that we can discuss it in the next class itself. Okay, so next class again it will be on Monday. This week there is no Saturday class will be there. Next week onwards Saturday also class will be there. Understand clearly? So again we can meet it on Monday itself. Understand? If you have any doubts or anything is there, you can ask now also. Anyone having any doubts?
No, sir.
Divya?
No, sir, it's clear.
Okay, so again we can meet on Monday. Okay, so Monday onwards what we need to do is Monday we'll ask, we need to review the previous classes and everything. So Tuesday we'll ask the questions. Okay, so please try to cooperate with me. Okay, so if you have any